I am actually stuck. I just left that blank before. I was like, you can figure it out, future self. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm kind of just speed rolling through the story at this point, and it's really fun. Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel, and today's the day that I'm doing my 12-hour write-a-thon. Oh my gosh. I have done a 24-hour write-a-thon before, and that, it was a thing. I'll just say that. But this time, it's only going to be 12 hours, which I think is doable. I'm starting at 9 a.m., which means I won't finish until 9 p.m. I have 5,380 words, and now it's just time to get started. Oh man. I always love getting to a place where I have to fill something in, like fully, not just adjust it a little bit, but fill it in. So I have her, now that she's kidnapped, going through the 5 stages of grief, all in this like a couple hour time span where she's left alone. She thinks the prince is completely dead. She's just by herself in this pitch black room. And so she's going through the stages, and because she's writing the book, it's kind of writing out what each of the stages was for her. I just left that blank before. I was like, you can figure it out, future self. Figure out something witty and funny that can kind of cut the tension here. So now I have to figure it out. Jessica over at JLWREads is also hosting a live stream right now, and I'm gonna be co-hosting with her on the 10th. So I think I might actually, since I'm kind of in this lull, I'm gonna go join her live stream, and that way I can be surrounded by other people getting words, and hopefully that'll inspire me to come up with something good. It's a big sigh on the good there. Up until that point though, I was on a roll, and I already have 804 words. Ooh, I'll have to check out my 6,000th word. I'll do that after. Once I'm done with the chapter, I will check out each 1,000th word. Let's go, Jessica! Yay! I've just done some creative maneuvering so that I can have Jessica, my current draft, and the old draft all together. We're still in the middle of the sprint, but oh my gosh, it took me a full like minute to remember what Prince Augustine's name was. Because I forgot, I'm so used to calling him the prince that I, the writer, don't remember what I've done. Ugh. I got 475
I'm gonna have to keep going all day in order to get caught up because I'm 3 days behind.
475. What time is it? 10:06. Oh my gosh, hour 1 is done. I lied. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out whatever my 6,000th word is because I want to add to the sentence. Come on. No, it's mean. Okay, so you can tell that it's mean because it's 5,099. So I just forgot to highlight, so it'll be mean. Anyone government of rolled mean. What? Hour 1 always starts off really motivating. Like, I'm like, I totally got this. So I am gonna get the coffee. We'll see how long this lasts. If I had to bet, I'll be good until about hour 4. But then right around then, I will have the live write-in. So Becca is so inspiring. So this will be good. This will be good. I can do it. I can do it.
Extravaganza. You gotta keep going.
This character is so sassy. I love it. I'm also getting to the part where the Prince Augustine, freaking remember, he's waking up and is not actually dead like she thought, and she's mad at him. Her current self writing the book is still mad that he didn't reveal that he was a prince, because up until this point she doesn't know why she's been kidnapped. She doesn't know why he's been kidnapped, and he does not tell her until they're being forced to go on a video as part of like a ransom thing, and that's when she finds out. So at no point in the discussions that they're having together does he tell her. And so anyway, so her in the present writing the book is pissed. So after her tirade, she goes back to the scene. Can you talk? He asked, which is a valid question because I could tell it was causing him immense pain to try. Yeah, I said, I thought you were dead. He chuckled, not yet. You'll forgive me for not laughing. It's those kind of little comments that she sprinkles throughout almost all of the story within a story. This is a very confusing way to write a book, but oh my gosh, it is so much fun. I'm also almost done with hour 2. I don't know how that happened. It really feels like it flew by. I think I was just on Twitter and Instagram too much, and then I made the coffee, and so hours really aren't as much time as you think they are when you do all of that stuff. So I am now at 6,817 words. And like usual, I think I'm going to finish my coffee and then I will go do something else. Maybe get another water. I'll get up. I gotta move around because I just cannot stay sitting for this long. And also, we are in another sprint. Yes, all the sprints. I had to pause because I don't know how this would actually work when the book is published or if this is a possible thing that I can do, but I have her, she's about to describe him in not so kind of terms, and she says if you're an Augustinator, I'm gonna come up with a better fan name. You know how there's all those fan names for things now? So basically, if you're a fan of Augustine, skip to this portion of the book, basically. And then she goes, or better yet, skip to pages XXX is what I put because I don't have the number of pages yet. If you want to see me describe the shirtless scene. I don't know how that would actually work. And there's also other parts of the story that I don't know how they would work because I have things that I put like redacted by publisher, which are supposed to be like Disney World, but I don't know that I could ever actually publish anything. Like you can say theme park in Orlando, but I don't know if they'd let me actually place something in Disney World. So that's why I've been filling in redacted by publisher as like kind of a sort of nod to that, but I don't know when or if I query this, what the advice is gonna be. So if you guys know anything, comment down below. All right, finally finished chapter 3. Each time I have to go back over and check the spelling once I've like decided I'm going to be taking a sufficient break because I turn it off while I'm writing, especially for NaNoWRIMO because otherwise I can get so distracted by the little red squiggly lines that I find it easier if I can just focus and ignore the words. I don't know if it takes more time ultimately, but you got to do what works for you, right? Whee! I'm almost done. You know it's bad when the spell check doesn't even get the word you were going for. It's supposed to be likely. It's time to switch to black coffee, and I'm going to take this out and watch the rest of the soccer today.
This is parallel play.
That's right.
This is great. 4 parallels.
Puppy!
Oh my God, what a shot!
Goal! Goal!
Well, it's being played at Chelsea.
No, are you ready? Are you the cutest puppy? Yes, you are. Yay. Come here, Duke. Come here. Yes, sir. Yes. I'm taking a break to play with my puppy because nothing makes me happier. But also I am actually stuck. Like I have to fill something in and I don't know how to do it. Puppy! All right, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Oh, you're already ready. Okay. All right, let's go inside. I've been trying to bribe myself with leftover Halloween candy. Swedish fish this time. It's not working, but I have eaten a lot of Swedish fish. My problem is that I have absolutely no idea. I feel like I have to make a decision here before I can continue on. And I think I need to write out a pros and cons list. Maybe I'll do that during the live stream since that's coming up. It'll be bad if I don't get any words during the live stream because I am too busy making a pros and cons list. But that's the part about revision that's so interesting. Sometimes it's not about how many words you get, but like how far you can progress with the story. And sometimes figuring out one thing progresses you so far. And I think that's going to be true for me. So I could just take a nap. I could just take a nap. I'm not going to though. Another Swedish fish. And try and figure some stuff out. It's 1:15. The live stream is soon. Ah!
Yeah, me too, actually. I was like, okay, I gotta vlog this too.
Oh my gosh. We just terminated 56 seconds ago. That was so much fun. I'd never hosted one on my channel before, and also I passed the 10K mark. Oh, let's see. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? I have like all of this nervous energy now. It was so much fun. I've written 5,080 words today, and I surpassed the 10,460 word mark. Yes, yes. But now I'm gonna run to the bathroom, get more food, get more coffee. Ugh. Puppy, I passed 5,000 words today. Can you believe it? God bless you. Hi, baby. Oh, you so cute. Yes, you are. He's just like, scratch my butt. That's all I want. I feel like I'm extra hungry after that write-in. So I'm really craving bread. I always crave bread. So I'm gonna make some Brazilian cheese bread. That way I kind of have a break from staring at a screen, and also cheese bread. Step one is just follow the exact recipe on the back of the tapioca flour bag. It is perfect. I have been testing this out a little bit because I've been wanting a slightly more cheesy taste. So I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese in it, but hopefully not enough so that it throws off the ratio. Can I balance this on my head? Yes, I can. This is the quality NaNoWRIMO content you're looking for. Preheat oven to 400. Okay, and then literally all you have to do is combine all of your ingredients in the blender. So that's what we're gonna do.
Oh,
Good luck.
Just syrup to try and bring to life the steamed pudding of his boyhood dreams.
In junior school, we always had a choice of either syrup pudding or a marmalade.
Wasn't great. Having missed out on a lifetime.
You're supposed to wait 10 minutes, but shh.
A lemon sponge with blackcurrant sauce might seem straightforward, but
Hiya.
being student, it's here the simplicity ends.
Why do you shrimps? So injection of the liquid from the compost injects little streaks into it.
So you'll get a marbled effect.
Almost marbling. All right, well, good luck. Thank you very much.
There's a way to go now. Come on, and do this.
Going on a walk. Just need to get up. I've said before how much I think walking helps my creativity. The light has come on now. Even just recently, I solved a problem I was having with Project Blue by going on a walk. It's like I had been mulling over this thing and the story for so long, and then it was finally like a dedicated effort of thinking about it, walking, and something in that mixture was like 1 + 1 = 1,000,000. Like it just light bulb moments everywhere. So I'm kind of hoping this happens for my NaNoWRIMO project. Because I did say on the live stream, I think I figured out the problem of who done it or why they did it. It's a combination of things, and so now it's just how do I piece that together? How do I put that in the story? And how do I make it all make sense? So here's to hoping this walk will help. Oh, it's so hard to see, but there's deer everywhere here. I think they ran back that way. I think I see an armadillo or a really fat cat. Oh my gosh, it's a little baby porcupine. Aw. He's so cute, guys. That's how far away I am. Oh, look at him go. You can do it, little buddy. Go ahead. He's like, nah, never mind. I just want to see your face. He's like, I don't want you to see my face. Okay, bye. The craziest part about how dark it was is that it's only It's only $6.50. I actually have to charge this because my battery's flashing at me. So I'm gonna let this charge while I get some words and then I will check back in. All right, a mistake was made. Multiple mistakes, actually. It's 9:40 right now and I didn't actually add any other words while the battery was charging. Girl. Which, since it's 9:40, it technically means that my 12 hours is done, but since I really didn't write anything for the last 3 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and see. I have 5,430 words for the day. I'm gonna try and hit 10,000 before midnight. This is going to require a very single dedicated focus, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, you guys. Okay, to 10,000 words we go. I'm also really excited about this idea because a lot of this is going to be like first draft or zero draft writing. It's stuff that I'm adding into the story that I didn't have before because I mentioned in my video where I was rereading this story that I only had them captured initially for like 36 hours, which is not going to work. And so I'm making it a whole week, which means I got a lot of time to add, like a lot of time to add. A lot of torture. And like deep conversations. We really need to delve into their minds a little bit. Okay, I need to get writing. Something I love about the sassiness of her and kind of like their back and forth. It's very in character for what I've created, since of course I've created them. But sometimes I swear characters just seem to like come to life, and this 17-year-old girl who doesn't know if she's gotten into college and just accidentally got kidnapped for whatever reason, she's really popped into my head and like become a whole separate thing, which is fun. There's part of this, because it's a contemporary, I'm not entirely sure what amount of like pop culture-y kind of stuff you can put in, but as I was writing it the first time, the line goes, actually, I didn't even realize there were any bachelor princes besides Harry. Well, there's not anymore. Harry's not even a bachelor prince. So that line's definitely gonna have to change, but there's several lines like that in here where I'm just like, how much random pop culture-y, movie reference-y stuff can I make? Like, can I mention Game of Thrones in passing, or by the time this is done, will I've had to change it? I got questions. Ugh. I'm at 6,818 words. I don't think I'm gonna make 10,000 after having said that that was my new goal. I don't think I'm gonna make it. If I could make 7,500 at this point, I will be pretty happy because I'm getting so sleepy. It doesn't help that I've been sipping on an alcoholic beverage of choice, so. Brooke and I did test out if it was better to write drunk or sober, and my conclusion was ultimately probably tipsy. And maybe this will help me get there, but I'm actually doing shockingly well including scenes in. I didn't think that was going to be the case. I thought it was going to be really hard to put them in, but for some reason it's not as hard as I thought. Especially because the way that this book is written, it's not all about showing you the exact moment by moment. It's like intermittent. This was a moment I remember and here's a thought. And this is a moment I remember, but I remember it differently now because of X or Y, or I see it differently now. Like, it's not necessarily all based on the timeline, which means that I can play with it more and helps me to not be quite as stuck. I wish I could transfer this trick to all stories, but I really do think it's just the concept of the main character writing the book that allows that to be the case. Ugh, but I am getting tired. I can hear it in my voice. Do y'all have that? Like, can you hear it in your voice when you're getting tired? Or like when I first wake up? Ugh, okay. I gotta get back to work. So close to my new goal. So close. Oh, I got some dates to X off. Today's almost done. Let me go ahead and X it off. I'm so sleepy. I'm not even holding the camera straight. And I don't care. 7,354 words for the day. Just a few more, that's all I need. And then I'm just gonna give you all an update tomorrow because I cannot stay awake to do this. Oh my gosh. Because I got a whole lot of thoughts on these write-a-thons, which I love doing, but also like, at what cost? That is always the question. 146 words, that's all I need. And it's all I've needed for the past, I don't know, 10 minutes. I've just been staring at it. It's 10:39 p.m. right now. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm also almost done with my drink. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even realized that I'd hit it. I hit it. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? Oh, darkness. Any one government of rolled mean thing was grade half year stunt. What? That's right, I have surpassed 12,000 words, which means I now have 12 words in my NaNoWRIMO sentence and 12 words that don't make a whole lot of sense together. I am recording this today on the 6th. Let's chat about write-a-thons, right? Because here's the thing. I haven't written anything since my write-a-thon. What I have done is finish off 2 tissue boxes. Remember when I said take care of yourselves, y'all? Oh, guess who didn't do that? I am recovering from a little bit of a cold. It totally hit me on the 5th. And it was actually kind of happening during the write-a-thon. I slowly became more and more ill, and sure enough, all yesterday I just lazed around. And now the thing I want to talk about with write-a-thons and why I want to loop that in is not only like, you know, take care of yourselves, guys, this is another reminder, but also when I did my 24-hour write-a-thon, I had 2 whole days that I didn't do anything afterwards, like no writing. I felt spent. And this time I did a 12-hour write-a-thon and I had a full day where I just felt spent, because when you have a cold, it's not like I couldn't have sat at my computer. It's not like I was doing anything else. I wasn't going outside. I wasn't going around town. I never go around town. I could have written. I could have, but I didn't feel like it. And I think that's something to be said about the write-a-thon. And it's not necessarily that every 7,500 words I write, it's like, no, it's just, I think all of that concentrated effort, something about that is just difficult. It's just so difficult. And I think that kind of thing is true for why you have to take care of yourself during NaNoWRIMO, because you're working on so many projects, you're adding in this huge time-consuming activity. And so of course when you're trying to factor that into your normal everyday life, you're kind of going to run yourself down a little bit. So I think that's why it's so important to have 0-word days, either for your mental health, your physical health, your, I don't know, spiritual well-being, if you want to think about that way too. But anyways, I had a fantastic 0-word day. I got farther along in Sabrina. I kept watching the Great British Baking Show. It was good. It was good. Maybe not good for my word count, but ultimately good for me. That being said, today is day 6 and I have not written anything yet. So I'm not going to film while I'm writing, but I will go ahead and put down below in the description how many words I get today, and I will also fill out, I'm going to put a little section in the description so you can read my NaNoWRIMO sentence as it is. I'm at 12,886 words, so bare minimum I should surpass 13,000, so I get another word. I'm so excited. This is the most strangely motivating thing I've ever had. This is another topic for another day, but I want to talk about how you can inspire yourself, because I have a couple of things that I haven't done before, but I'm doing this NaNoWRIMO that have really kind of changed my experience a little bit. So, but I'll talk about that later. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment down below. Let me know if you've done a 12-hour write-a-thon, if you would want to do a 12-hour write-a-thon. I know a couple of you are participating in 12-hour write-a-thons right alongside me, which was amazing. The coolest thing for me wasn't necessarily how many words I got, and I was excited, but oh my gosh, I figured out part 1 of a 2-part plot problem, basically, where I figured out the why these people did it, and I really like I really like what I came up with, and I'm excited to see if it works for the story in the long run. When I get toward the end, I just need to figure out who done it still exactly, but now that I've solved the why, I really think I kind of got the who. It's just the grand reveal to the character will be the grand reveal to me also. I did the live sprints with Becca and y'all helped me pick out a name. Like, there were so many good things in this 12-hour span of time, and Ugh. Also, I forgot to show you guys during the moment, but I really did make a pros and cons list while I was on that live write-in. It really helped. It helped me figure it all out. So again, thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all with another video tomorrow. Bye! I also forgot to say that I'm officially on chapter 6 now. I finished chapter 5, so I'm kind of just speed rolling through the story at this point, and it's really fun. That's it. I figured out that huge plot problem, or part A of a two-part plot problem. Two-part plot problem. I figured out part 1 of a two-part